Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be filming one of my most requested videos ever. Ever since I started my channel, you guys have wanted to see my makeup collection. My makeup collection isn't anything crazy. I don't have drawers and drawers of makeup. I've only been doing makeup for a couple years now, and this is just everything I've collected through the years. This is gonna be a vlog style type of video. So that's all I had to say. If you're new, subscribe if you enjoy my content. I hope you do. And let's just get into the video. So the way I store my makeup right now is not ideal. This is all my makeup. I've sort of categorized them all in these little boxes. These are all from IKEA. Over here I have some palettes, lipsticks, mascaras. Over here it's more of like the face makeup, foundations, primers, powder. And these little boxes, I actually drew these. This is, as you can see, for eyebrows, sun, and I don't know, like, I don't know what I was trying to do here, but these are for like blushes and bronzers, highlighters, because it says glow, as you can see, and this is for my concealers, and in case you couldn't notice, this is like how I put my concealer. This is like on forehead, the nose, under the eyes, chin, and I don't know, I could have just labeled them like a normal person, but whatever. And over here I just have two of my Morphe palettes that obviously don't fit in any of these, so they just sit around next to my makeup. So now that you saw how much I have, I'm just gonna start showing you what foundations and primers I have, and we're gonna work up like from the base. Okay, so I just emptied out this box. I also have like a hand cream in here, I don't know why. These are all my foundations, primers, setting sprays, and these are my powders. I'm gonna let you know which ones are my favorite products, what bothers me about my products, and so on. So obviously all of these shades are not the same. Some are my summer shades, some are for now. Right now I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And maybe a bit of this, maybe a bit of this. This is a tinted moisturizer from Beauty Counter, and I'm in the shade Honey. Well, I'm not in the shade Honey right now, but for later on. This is really nice, not a lot of coverage, but it's okay. This is just an everyday type of product. But I do really like it. But like I said, this shade doesn't match me right now, so you'll be seeing this later on. Then I have this CC cream by It Cosmetics. This is very, very nice. I really like this. But as you can see, this again is very dark for me right now. It's just crazy how tan I get. Anyway, yeah, this has SPF 50 in it. It's really, really good. I love the finish of this. It's just very natural, but also pretty full coverage. I like the coverage it gives. So yeah, this is a really great product overall. I definitely recommend you trying it. The next foundation I have is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and this is in soft beige. This is a very, very good affordable drugstore foundation. Probably my favorite drugstore foundation so far. It just performs like a $40 foundation, and it's $5. And Wet n Wild is cruelty free. I just love it. I've gotten a lot of other products from Wet n Wild since, and I just love the brand. The only thing I have to say about this is that sometimes it just sits on my smile lines and it just creases a little bit, but if I put enough powder then it's fine. And yeah, it's really full coverage for a drugstore foundation. Doesn't move around throughout the day. It really sticks on your skin. It does have a smell to it, and I've heard about people complaining about that. I don't mind the smell. It's a really good foundation. And honestly, for $5, just go ahead and get it. It's just, honestly, what are you doing if you don't have that? Moving on to the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I just now noticed that this is for normal to oily skin, and I'm not oily. I'm more of a dry type of girl. So I don't know why I got this. It is really good. I've used up most of it. Like, it's kind of empty up here. But yeah, this is in shade 130, and it is pretty good. I mean, it was never really my favorite. I didn't really understand the hype, but That's probably my fault for getting the wrong type of foundation. If you're normal to oily, give it a try. This is also really good and affordable. Maybelline is not cruelty free, so once this is over, I'm not gonna repurchase it. So yeah. Next we have the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I do like this because it's also very natural. It's a very watery formula. You have to be careful because I've like ruined my clothes with this. Yeah, just careful. Just maybe apply it first on your sponge or like your brushes, something. Not on your face immediately. It's gonna be a mess. I do like this foundation. It's also very affordable. NYX is cruelty free as well. Yeah, it's just kind of watery. And it does oxidize on me a little bit. I haven't seen anybody complaining about that, but I did notice the other day using this that it kind of became a little darker on me, and it is a pretty light shade. It's good, but still I would recommend the Wet n Wild one for drugstore foundations. Next I have the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. This is an amazing foundation. I just love the finish of this so much. It looks like your skin, doesn't really feel like you're wearing anything at all, and I just love how comfortable this is. The hype is real for this one. I really like it, and I guess that's all I have to say about this because it's just one of my favorites. And the last foundation I'm going to show you is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This foundation and the Born This Way foundation are probably my favorite ones out of all of them. It makes your skin look very healthy and glowy. But the only downside with this is that NARS decided to sell in China, and in China they have a law that they have to do tests on animals. So this is a bye-bye for me after I finish it, just because I don't want to support that, but it is a really good foundation. I hate that they did that. Anyways, so now moving on to my primers. I only have 2 primers. I actually do need to venture out and get more primers. There are a couple primers that I'm planning on getting, but for now I have the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue Primer. This is a gel primer. I don't know if it does anything. I mean, it pretty much moisturizes my skin, and I don't know if primers do anything anyways. Plus I got this huge bottle of it, so I have to use it up. Next we have the NYX Honey Do Me Up. This is a drugstore primer, but honestly it's a little on the pricier side for drugstore primers. This is, I think, 17 euros, so about $18, $20. It makes your foundation stay on very nicely. I do like that it's kind of sticky, so it just grabs everything, and it does make your skin look a little more dewy and glowy and healthy. I do like that. And now we're finishing off the face with some setting sprays. So these are my finishing sprays. I'm holding the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is very nice. It really does keep your makeup on all day, or all night, because it's an all-nighter. It really does just smooth your skin out at the end, you know, with all the powders and everything. It blends it out, and you just look flawless. It really is really good. And next I have the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. As you can see, this is almost empty. Product empty, guys. Just like the all-nighter, this is a very good setting spray. I really like it. You should give this a shot. It's really good, but I believe that Makeup Forever is not cruelty-free, so I'm gonna stick with my Urban Decay. And the last finishing spray is the NYX Dewy Finish long-lasting setting spray. I really like this. It actually does what it says. It does have a dewy finish to it, and this is very affordable, so definitely recommend this. On to my powders. I have 2 powders. One is a loose powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and everyone and their mom has this. It's very famous for a reason. It's so good, and it just makes your makeup look so flawless after concealer, when you bake. It doesn't have any flashback. I'm sure you guys know about this, so I won't ramble about it. It's really good, and I will repurchase this if I finish it. I think I'm gonna pick up the Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder, the Locket, I think it's called, and the Coty Airspun, because I've heard so much about it, and I do want to try it. Let me know if you guys have it. Let me know what you think about it. Then the other powder I have is the NYX No Filter finishing powder. I don't really like this, guys. Don't get it. I mean, I have heard good things about the HD powder. I was thinking of getting that one instead of this one, and I do regret not getting the other one because this doesn't really do much, and yeah, it was just a waste. I'm probably gonna give this away or something because it's just taking up space. So yeah, this is all my face makeup. I'm gonna put this back in the little box. Yeah. I'm just gonna move on to the other category, which is my palettes and lipsticks and all this. This is gonna take a while. These are all my palettes. They're not all eyeshadow palettes. As you can see, I have some contour palettes too, and a highlighting palette. So I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow palettes. So I have two Morphe palettes right here. This is the 350 palette. It's pretty beat up, but the color scheme is so nice. All these oranges and browns and neutrals, and for the price it's just a steal. It's like $21 or something, I don't even know. This is a very, very good palette. Morphe has killer eyeshadows, and that's why I got the second one too. You can do so many looks with this palette, so that's why I think it's a staple. And this is the palette that I used when I was learning how to do makeup, and yeah, it's really nice, and it has good memories, good memories. Use code Emma for 10% off. Moving on to the second palette, this is the 35p palette, and this also got a little ruined. I really love the pinks and the mauves, so that's why I got this. I really, really liked it, and I did use it a lot during the winter time, and yeah. Like I said, Morphe has great, great, great quality. Unfortunately, they do not ship in Greece. But for whoever is watching me in Greece, there's this really great site called beautybay.com. I'm just shouting them out because they have a lot of things that they don't bring here, like Anastasia, Maria Badescu, Morphe, and a lot of other things. So check it out if you want. Now moving on to this contour palette. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this cream contour palette. This is the medium to dark contour palette. I use this a lot for color correcting under my eyes. This is a little bit on the pricier side. I've heard a lot about Sleek makeup, and they have really good cream contour palettes, but yes, I'm gonna look into some more cream contour palettes, but now that I have this, I'm gonna use it up first. Next, I have the Shade and Light palette. I really, really love this contour palette. I accidentally poked it once, but it's okay, it works. This is also the medium to dark palette. They are so pigmented. You do have to be a little easy on these, but the end result is just amazing. And it was definitely worth the splurge on this. And look at the packaging, guys. Kat Von D is also, I think, almost 100% vegan and cruelty free. The next palette is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It gets so dirty on the outside, but it's okay. It's just so good. This is a cult favorite for a reason. This is a very, very high quality eyeshadow palette. Their eyeshadows literally are like butter. They blend out so nicely. You don't even have to know how to blend, honestly. They just blend on their own. Just has so many gorgeous colors. Look at this. Look at Love Letter. Look at Real Gar. Look at this. I use Primavera all the time. Yeah, I do. This palette has my two favorite transition shades, and that's Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange, obviously. But yeah, Modern Renaissance palette, really, really good. Definitely worth your money. Moving on to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I use White Sand and Snow mostly. When I'm a little more tan, I do use Golden Dawn and Sunray. I don't use Amber Gold that much because it's a little too pink for me, but I really, really love this palette. These highlighters are a little more glittery than other ones, but I don't mind that. These letters actually glow in the dark, and I think that's so cool. Attention to detail, guys. Now moving on to my last palette, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and guys, this stuff. I love this palette so much. Let me open it up for you guys. I just love the colors. It actually smells like peaches. They do perform kind of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, but the Anastasia ones are a little bit more easy to blend. Not that these aren't, but like I said, with the Anastasia ones, you literally don't even have to know how to blend. Okay, let's move on to my lipsticks and eye stuff. So here we have all my lipsticks, lip glosses, liquid matte lipsticks and all that stuff. Over here I have some eyeliners, mascaras, the lashes I currently have, and my lash glue, and my eyelash curler. So I'm gonna start off with this bottom right here because it's less than that. So starting off with my eyeliners, I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and this is in the shade Trooper. This is a very good eyeliner. It's very easy to use. It has a felt tip and really creates very nice and sharp eyeliner. Then I have this pencil eyeliner. It's a black eyeliner from Wet n Wild, and I was very surprised with how well this stays in your waterline. This was literally only €3.50, I think. So because that was so good, I also picked up the Wet n Wild H2O waterproof eyeliner, but I have not tried this yet, so I will let you know what I think about it when I try it. Moving on to mascaras, I have the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, and this is the waterproof one, but I think that I'm gonna try the normal Better Than Sex mascara. Don't get me wrong, this actually is waterproof, but there's a problem to that because if you get it somewhere, there's no way it's gonna come off, and I've ruined my makeup so many times because it like touched my lower lash line or my nose because I'm that bitch and I get it everywhere. But yeah, it's really hard to get off, and it's really hard to get off your lashes in general, like even though it's waterproof, and yeah, you can wear this to the beach and be like, oh my god, I'm like so beautiful, and I'm like in the water and it's not coming off. I'm just gonna try the normal Better Than Sex mascara because it does make your lashes look very long and nice. Yeah, I think it's just annoying to get out. Then I have the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara from Essence, and this is also waterproof, but this at least gets off your lashes, and I don't know, I feel like mascaras basically do the same thing. This was probably $5, and I love it because it makes your lashes appear so naturally big. It doesn't clump up or anything like that, and that's why I really love this, and for the price it's just an amazing mascara. Then I also have the Catrice Cosmetics 3D Lash Multimizer Effect Mascara, and this is also waterproof. This is just a normal mascara. This is pretty much dried up, so I'm gonna get rid of this, but I just wanted to tell you that it's really good. Then I have my Duo Eyelash Glue. This is basically just an eyelash glue. It's really good, and it's only about $10. It's really good. Currently I have the Ardell Demi Wispies, but every like week or so I change. But let's just move on to my lipsticks. This is a Suede Matte Lip Liner, and it's in the shade Jipow. This is probably my favorite out of all the NYX lip products I have. This is the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Seduction, and it's a very nice brown lipstick. I just love the way it looks on me. I really like the lingerie line that they have, so that's why I wanted to get this one, but this turns out to be way too light for my skin tone. I ordered this online, and the pictures don't really show the real color of these. Then I have the NYX Liquid Suede cream lipstick. This is also really nice. This is in the shade Soft Spoken, and I really love how this looks on me. Next I have the NYX Intense Butter Gloss, and this is the shade. Next I have this Soft Matte Metallic Lip Cream, and this is a really interesting shade. This is in Dubai. It's kind of like a copper brown metallic lip cream, and it's really nice. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Beijing. Too pink. I can't find a normal nude online. It's a problem. I have this Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Madrid, and I just love this color. It's a very pretty cranberry color. This is the Intense Butter Gloss by NYX, and this is in the shade Cranberry Pie. This is a very nice red, really bright red. I use this in one of my videos. If you want to check that out, I really love that video actually. Next I have like this random faux marble lipstick by NYX. It's one of their new products, and it's in the shade Primrose. When I say it's random, like, look at what it looks like. But it is pretty. Probably my favorite one of all, and I'm wearing it right now, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade American Doll. This is kiss proof, almost food proof. It's just amazing and so velvety and soft when you apply it on your lips, and very, very comfortable. I don't really feel this at all when I'm wearing it. Usually liquid lipsticks are very, very drying, but this not. Now moving on to some Huda Beauty liquid matte lipsticks. This is in the shade Trendsetter. They actually smell so good. I don't know why, but they smell kind of like vanilla or something like that. These really stay on your lips like all day. Really, really high quality. I also have this one from her, and this is in the shade Vixen. This is a very dark liquid lipstick. Very vampy. And I also just have this Tarte eyelash curler. I've had this for so long. I've had this since the last time I went to America, which was like 4 years ago. But it's a really, really good quality eyelash curler. But yeah, these are my lipsticks and my eye products. Let's move on to the small boxes I have. So these are the products I currently have for my eyebrows. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Ebony. I love this, very natural. I love how it makes my brows look. But then I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and this is also in the shade Ebony. So now onto my brow gels. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. This is very good at taming your brows. I picked up so much product over the last months that it just looks so disgusting. Ugh, okay, but it's really good and really affordable, and I definitely recommend you trying this. The next brow gel I have is the Maybelline Brow Drama in dark brown. It didn't really look that good, so I'm not gonna repurchase this. Then I have the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this does really set your brows really nicely. This is in the shade number 3. This has a very, very tiny little brush, which is perfect for sculpting your brows. Then I just have some of these brushes from Eco Tools, little mirror, tweezers, little scissors for my brows. Now let's just move on to the next box. This is what I have in the other box. I have some blushes, my bronzers, and this little contour stick, my highlighters. So I have the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm, and this is the one that everybody raves about. It's a little bit glittery for my taste, but it is a really pretty shade. I really love this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. It's a very, very pretty blush. Let me open it up. Look at that. I really, really like this, and it's super affordable. Milani is a very, very affordable brand. They're cruelty-free, unlike this bitch right here. Now moving on to bronzers. I'm sure all of you have heard me talk about the Bronze Booster Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is just an amazing, amazing bronzer. Such a natural finish. It's also super affordable. Physicians Formula is a drugstore brand. They do not test on animals either. So I've had this for the longest time, honestly. I don't even know. This is probably expired. But this is the Hula Bronzer by Benefit. This is a good bronzer. It was the first bronzer I ever got. I like it, but I feel like now it's not performing as well as it used to. Probably my fault, because I think it's probably expired. I also have this Maybelline contour and highlight stick. I kind of smushed it right here. The only thing with this is that it doesn't have such a variety in the shade range. So this is the darkest shade that there is, so that's why I don't use the highlighting part. Now moving on to highlighters. This is my favorite highlighter of all time. This is the Becca Champagne Pop. It's definitely worth its money if you're interested in buying this. Really, really nice packaging. It's just like the type of highlight that just looks wet, and it's so beautiful. It just looks like a glazed donut. I just love it. The other highlighter I have is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. Champagne Pop and the Mary Luminizer are so intense. You literally have to get like the slightest amount of this. Look at how cute the packaging is. I love this. Definitely recommend all these products to you. I'm gonna move on to my concealers. Now this is my little concealer box. Guys, I'm not even gonna show this. This is the worst concealer I've ever gotten. This concealer is so freaking cakey. I haven't used this in so long because I just hate it with a burning passion. This is the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solution. No. So I don't have many concealers, as you can see. So I have the YSL Radiant Touch Concealer, and this is in the shade 2.5. This is an amazing concealer. I just love it overall. It's such a natural concealer. I wear this for every day, and I just blend it in with my fingers, and it literally looks like skin. It's not high coverage, but it's very, very brightening. And that's basically what it does. It really brightens up your under eyes. And the other concealer I have is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Everyone and their mom has this. Everybody has raved about this. And I really like this as well. It's a very, very high coverage concealer. I'm in the shade Custard. And the last concealer I'm going to talk about is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. And as you can see, this is almost done. This is a very good concealer. It's a drugstore concealer, very affordable, and it performs just like my high-end concealers. Honestly, it blends out beautifully. I'm in the shade 22 Beige Rosé, but yeah. Really good concealer. All these concealers are really good. I just need to move on to something more ethical. So that was my makeup collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, leave me a like and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget, I love you guys so, so much, and thank you for your support. I'm gonna see you in my next video, and yeah, bye. Same color t-shirt.